What is up, everybody? This is your boy FireFighter9517 signing in. All right, so let's see what we got here. Sounds like everything is sounding good. What up, Proverbs? How you doing, bro? Just checking my audio. I ain't had nobody in here first, so I had to listen for myself. But how's it sounding to you? Can you hear the in-game sound pretty good? I know I just heard myself pretty good on the stream. So before we get started, if you haven't already, go ahead and slam that like button for your boy. Greatly appreciate all the support you all have been giving me thus far. Subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. All right, so we'll go ahead and get that in forward, and let's just take a look at what we got here. Let's change the view. So we got. Let me give me a minute to kind of get some of these controls here together. I don't know what the hell I just did. I think I'm in the back. I'm on the side. I want to see if I can get on the other side or something besides being in the bushes. Okay. So this is the caboose. This is at the very end of the train. Cool. I don't know why I got to do all that when I just changed the camera angle. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get in here and get going. Now I have operated trains in real life, so this is nothing new to me, although it has been a while, so bear with me. We're gonna go ahead and ding that bell. Game sounds good, mic sounds good. Fan-fucking-tastic. Really do appreciate that. We're gonna take the what's the name off, minimum reduction. Let's go ahead and release the brake. We are already in forward. Alright. And that's the independent brake. Alright, cool. So this should be the throttle here. I think we took all the brakes and everything off for the most part. Oh, let me just check something here real quick. See, I'm looking at my gauges to see what they doing, and they not doing much of nothing here. But there we go. We moving. Let's start off real slow, you all. We don't want to go too fast, cause damage on the car. But we are hauling quite a bit, so we want to give it some power, but not too much. All right. And then just the bell just kind of let people know that we are moving or getting ready to move for the most part. So I hope you all are having a really good day. Hope you got some plans coming up for this weekend. As of right now, as the case stands, my tarantula is right now, she is laying on her back. So she is in the molting stage. She is now starting she has commenced the molting phase. She's been in pre-molt for the last couple of months, really haven't been eating and then just been walking around with like an attitude. And I mean, it's just been ridiculous. So I know when she started getting like that, I know she's in pretty much pre-molt, especially when she don't eat her food. That's like the first sign of it. But now she's actually laying upside down and malting. So what I did was I had to get her humidity up a little bit more than what it was. So I grabbed some hot water, just kind of stirred around her substrate, and to increase the humidity because she's going to need that moisture, especially with her malting right now. Now that can take, depending on the conditions, if everything is set to her standards, malting it could take from a good 8-12 hours, and just depends on how you got everything to a day. It just really depends on the particular tarantula. Now, you don't want anything to go wrong while they malting. You want to leave them completely alone because any distraction, like something like that, can really kill them if they get a bad malt. But if it's nothing too serious, then the next malt can be fixed. Like some of them will malt and maybe mess up a leg or something, and have to get that leg off. Alan Jackson, 2005. What is up, bro? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So we're gonna give it a little more power. We could do 15. I kind of want to stay within that parameter. We don't want to overdo it, but we do want to get up to what speed we are able to do. We are on a time schedule here, and we do get points, as you can see up at the top. The experience points that we get. All right, so now let's kind of take it down. We don't want to go over. So I know you all like the inside view of things when doing this, and I get it. You know, it's all part of the realism of it. You know, give you that good realism feel. Let's go ahead and open our window so we can hear how loud it could get. Yeah, I wish I could just hang out like they do in real life. That would be nice. All right, so our speed is kind of increasing a little bit more than what I want. So let's just go and idle. We'll just let the train just kind of coast. Let it do its own thing here. You know, for the most part. But right now I got 11. Well, by the time this video come out, it won't be 11. They all should be out. Depending on when I release this one. I might release this one right away. I just don't know what I'll do on my YouTube channel. We're going to go ahead and hit a little bell coming up. Because we got some areas where people could kind of cross. Either they're not really supposed to, but when have you ever known people to do things that they're supposed to do all the time? They never do it all the time. Hell, I don't even do it all the time. And that's just me being real. Proverbs is doing pretty well. Allen is doing good. Hey man, I'm good, bro. I am good. Today has been a fan-fucking-tastic day. Yesterday was even better though, I'm not even gonna lie. I'll tell y'all about that probably in another time. But I don't want to jinx nothing, so. But yesterday was fucking amazing. We'll say that. And today, for record-wise, when I'm streaming, it is December 17th. It is a Thursday. It is at 5:22 p.m. Central Standard Time. Boom, got that out the way. Alright, where we at on speed? Okay, we doing our thing. We can turn that bell off though. We passed that point. We are definitely past that point. Now, one thing about this train simulator, together. Make sure you do your job, man. I really should have to do nothing. But I'm the engineer. I guess he's the conductor. But anyway, I like the longer trains because like the more traffic. So I get up to 20 miles an hour now, but we are kind of getting close. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and increase a little bit more. We want to get some really good points on this one. Let's go ahead and hit our bell. We got some, I mean, goddamn, I ain't trying to bust the engine. All right. Just because we got little crosswalks and stuff up here. We just want to hit that bell and kind of notify them a little bit. We definitely got one up ahead. We'll give them a little brief little toot on that. This is actually this is actually You fat. You did that. Alright, let's turn that bell off. Bell is off. Okay, that's the brake. We got here. Okay, you're trying to check with my key bindings on my keys here. Okay, we don't need a brake. That way I ain't gotta use the mouse to actually look down and manually press it. Okay, we got a little cab light here. Cab light is always good. Oh, I didn't. Right, I should have had those on. Get a little rocky going on here. So in about 400 yards, we can move it up to about 25 miles an hour. Okay. Hold up. D is that. Oh no, sit your ass back down, dude. So D is that. So what's that? V is the wipers. Oh shit, turn that shit off. Turn that shit off. Oh, that's the sand. Oh, what's that? The bell. Oh, V is the bell. Let's hit our horn. Alright. We'll turn those wipers off shortly. As soon as I figure out how. Oh, that's the engine. So that's sand. Crossing. Oh, there we go. So that's to increase it. Let's go ahead and put this in idle. We're gonna let that kind of coast. Yeah, I know I didn't hit the horn on that one. We'll get to that what that horn button is in a moment. Yeah, so we are coming from Philadelphia to Collinsville. I'm sorry, Connellsville. Connellsville, I'm sorry. Can't talk or read, as you can see. Connellsville is where we're going from Philadelphia. I'm trying to see what my horn is. I done got most of everything that I was not trying to get. And I only wanted to get my horn. Still ain't got my horn yet. So what is the one for the horn? That's the question. Okay, what we got here? Oh, that's the alert reset. So that would be Q. Contact. Signal. Proceed at restricted speed. I mean, we maintain the 21, like. We're doing pretty good on that one. Oh, there go horn. So space is the horn. Right, let me get these wipers off. They about to make me mad. Back headlights off. What we got down here? Control switch on. Gauge lights. Say off. Let's turn them on. Alright, we don't need all that. Alright, we got those on what they should be, which is good. Alright, knowledge. What we got up here? Fan speed. Turn the fan on. Okay. Got a little desk light. Might have to turn that off. No, it's cool. What is this game? This is the Train Simulator World 2020. So I got a couple of DLC packs. This is actually one of them, and this is the Heavy Haul CSX. So we just now getting past those crossing guards. So that's kind of ought to let you know how long this train really is. And we still got some more crossings to coming up ahead. So we are doing pretty good. I don't care for that little screen that they show when you let's give it a little speed. We kind of reducing our speed a little bit. Want to stay within the speed. All right. We getting up there. We doing pretty good. We were driving under the speed limit. They give us 30 extra points, so we'll take that. We're gonna get the speed up to where we need it. Should be about 25. I don't know what to do about these wipers. I'm trying to figure that out still. I know how to turn them on with V, but you'd think there'd be a key binder right next to it to turn it off. Hold up, little fella. Let's get that back down. Matter of fact, put that in notch 4. Well, actually, no, we can put it back down to 3. I'll get that on that. Like we're gonna be riding with the wipers for the meantime until I see how to get that off. I'm looking around, I don't see nothing. Turn that off. Turn this off too. Hey man, get up and turn these wipers off. Turn the wipers off. Do something. Yo, they're stinking that seat up pretty good. What do y'all think the wiper's gonna be? They're not in the normal spot they would be in, I'll tell you that. Sure enough to tell you that. We ain't pushing that. And I could just, hold on, let me see something. Let me see if I can check the control on it, because that's just gonna piss me off, no lie. So let me see if I can find the wiper so we can turn that off. I can't operate like that, and I won't, especially using something that I don't need. I kind of figured most of the stuff out already just by playing around with it. So the pentagram is for the electric trains. It's the little rod that goes up and connects to the power lines to give the train power. For those of you all that don't know, that's actually the type of train. Okay, here we go. So increase, and then I guess, what button is that? Alright, I bet. No, not keep it. Oh my god, niggas just made me change it. Alright, so let me see. I hope it didn't make me change it to that, because then that means I'm not going to be able to turn my wipers off. And that's going to suck. Okay, good, it didn't. All right. There we go. There we go. Let's turn this off. Boom, baby. We got it. All it took was a little research. I mean, about to say the shit better turn off. This game looks cool. Where do I buy it at? Can I get it on Xbox One? Good question, Alan. Good question. Uh, you can buy it on Steam. Uh, as far as like getting on Xbox One, I'm not really sure about that, and I don't want to tell you something and it be the wrong information. But here, I tell you what, I'm gonna try to look it up on my phone real quick while I'm operating this bad boy for you. Do a little research here for you. See if you can get this on Xbox. Xbox One, you said, right? Yeah. Yeah, but I got it off of Steam. It didn't cost much. It's actually cheap. I actually get a lot of games off of Steam. Alright, let me see here. Checking on that for you right now, little fella. Oh, we can increase our speed a little bit too. Let me go ahead and do that. Like we can get up to about 35. So let's do it. So that we don't lose time or nothing like that. So what y'all think the conversation should be for the next stream? What the topic is gonna be for me to speak on the next stream? Throw some ideas out there. It'll have to be like a stream where I'm playing, you know, one of the laid back games, of course. I think I just passed up a crossing that I didn't see. It'd be alright. No incidents happened, so we good. Still checking this out. I know they got some really good reviews. So they got a couple of these train sim worlds. They got train sim world 2, and then of course they got the regular one. That. So we're about 9.3 miles out from our next location, or destination. Let's give it a little more speed. We're about to be able to do 50 in about another mile and a half. All right, here we go. Here we go. So right now, it's looking like it's hold on, let me check, double check. What we looking like? Let's turn the bell on for that. Oh no. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Yeah, don't want to do that. We want to hit the bell. Alright, we turn it off. Just for that little crosswalk that we pretty much missed. I mean, that's not a thing that we have to do though. We don't have to hit a bell for that. I just do it because that's how we do it in real life. And it's just to get the people attention that could be in the area. You don't know if somebody in the area or not, but you hit that bell just kind of let them know. I mean, the train engine itself is pretty loud, but you can't always bank on that. You would think if they don't hear the train engine, they might not hear the bell, but look at that. We got more points for driving under the speed limit. It's taking us a long time to really hit that 35 mark, but now that we are getting there, let's crank it down a little bit. I think we're doing pretty good. I believe we are doing pretty good. And I'm not sure we got coming up ahead in like 0.6 miles. I know we just keeping straight. Hopefully we don't have to stop up here because I'm not in a position to stop, like not any sudden stops. But we'll see. Uh-oh. Is that a... Say it ain't so. Okay, we got a green light up here. Let's just hit the bell as we're approaching this little area up here. Yeah, it's a little crosswalk. Is it a crosswalk? No, that's a street. I mean, they got some real narrow streets out here. And it looks so skinny, look like a crosswalk. I'm like, damn. So far, Alan, I'm only saying this game to be for PC. It's a single player game, Steam achievements, full controller support. I'm actually not even playing with my controller. I'm actually using the keyboard because I don't have my controller set up to this. And then I don't like using my controller on games that's not really involving driving, and which now I use my steering wheel for most of my driving games. But like if it's more like something like this, keyboard based, and I just rather use the keyboard because the keyboard works better for games like this. So that is the deal on that. Let's go ahead and give it a little more speed. If we can get it up to 50, so let's just try to get it up there. I think if we stay on course for the most part, we'll be all right. And if we keep up with the speeds, we will do fine. Hopefully by tomorrow, when I wake up, my tarantula will be done molting, and I could take her shedded skin out of the enclosure and throw it away before she started getting tempting. I know my train longer than that. Tell you what, we're gonna see too. This is the end of my train? Yeah. So his train ain't even came to us yet. Alright, so when his front end of his locomotive reach back up to us, we're gonna go back to the front cab and see. Alright. I don't know how far away it is. Dope. Yeah, so I know my train way longer than his. Just because he was at the end cab of ours, and his caboose wasn't even in our view, so that was a little crosswalk there. I mean, it look real Mother Nature out here. It look pretty. Hit a little bell here. Look really nice. I try not to play any music on my streams because even though some of those songs that they say is non-copywritten, sometimes I get copywritten on them, so I'm just like, the hell with it. I just won't use them. If I need some music that bad, I'll sing a song. But I'm not, because I can't sing. And I will run most of you all away. Got a lot of little crosswalks. This is what you call the rural areas here. Now, this is free count. Let's see how long this train is. See how long it is. I mean, I know it's pretty long, man, and I love trains like this, the real long ones. Tell you what, we're gonna kick our speed down a little bit because we're kind of getting up there to the speed limit, and we don't want to go over it. This is a long, long train. I just hope up ahead I'm not fucking nothing up. I'm just gonna tap on the horn. You ain't gonna be able to hear it because, of course, the locomotive is always way past us. Let me increase my speed. We're losing some speed here. We don't want to do that. Look at that. Now this train is super long. The caboose is just now coming up. The caboose is like the end part of the train. For those of you all that may be questioning what I'm saying here. Look at that. There it is. Alright, boom. So, you all seeing that. And we was actually going a pretty decent speed too. And it still took quite a bit of time to get past it. To get through the whole thing. Well, the good thing about this particular stream, I ate before I started streaming, so you ain't gotta worry about me talking about food a lot. Although we all know I love me some food. Close that window up. I ain't gonna lie, I did kind of get a little accustomed to the sound. So we about 3.4 miles away from the destination. We'll get some pretty good points just by doing what we're supposed to do. So I'm liking that. See, now we just coasting, we just chilling. Well, ain't nobody chilling more than he is. It don't even look like he thinking about nothing. Well, maybe so. Maybe a little bit. We're not doing too bad. Especially not on time. I like to do this right for the most part. Do it the right way. Now, I ain't gonna lie, we got to really, once we start getting to a certain amount of distance away from my destination, we'll have to really start cranking it down a lot sooner than what we normally would because of how long our cargo is, how much we're hauling. It's gonna take pretty much that much more time to stop. So we wanna make sure that we are within a good stopping distance when we do so. Train looks pretty good, man. I like the inside of it. It's more updated. But I do like the older ones too, though. I really do. In most cases, I kind of like those better than the newer stuff. And it's just my preference. Like this stuff, the new stuff is not bad. I mean, They gauges and stuff are a little more high tech for the most part, but I like the old stuff better. So I have been looking at other like locomotives that I can possibly probably get, but I just want to get what would be best for the job at hand. We're gonna end up doing some passenger service where we're gonna be picking up passengers and getting them where they need to go. But that is like on a schedule, so you know we got to make sure that we pretty much we got to make sure that we stay on schedule with that, because it's easy to get behind when you're doing passenger service. All right, so we're going to start. Let's kind of put it in idle. We need to kind of start bringing our speed down because we are getting up to our destination. We're about 0.8 miles away from it, and we don't want to go up there too hot. And even though that's still saying 50 miles an hour, we're just gonna crank it down some. I believe we are making a stop up here, if I'm not mistaken. We'll apply a little bit of independent brake here. I believe we're making a stop up here. Yeah, we are. Alright. We don't want to take it down too much, but we do want to take it down enough. Let's give it a little more. Oh, they about to be pissed because that means the train gonna be blocking them. Traffic won't be able to go. We'll give it a little bit more. Alright, let's kind of let up off of that. Let up off of that. We're gonna need a little bit to get to that spot. See, we kind of slowing down a little bit too much. So let's just kind of creep it back up there just a little bit. I just didn't want to overshoot it. That's what I didn't want to do. I like the realism of how the motor and everything works. It don't just boom like take off. You know, you really gotta give it some time to rev up and do its thing before you start seeing movement. So we moving, believe it or not. We're just going pretty slow. We don't want to be damaging the equipment. We getting there, we getting there. Slowly but surely. Alright, we're gonna probably get about 5. We'll take the speed down. Matter of fact, let's kind of idle it now. But nah, we'll bring it back up because it's decreasing way too fast for me. But at least it won't take nothing for us to stop. No. Don't go too far. I don't want to slow down too much. Alright. Alright, so we got objective complete there. Alright, so now we got our next location. I don't know why it had me to stop here though, but that's what it did. You seen it. But we're going to continue on. Go to the next location at 25 miles an hour. give it a. Well, we ain't gonna give it a little more. We at 3. I think 3 is good. But maybe we gotta give it a little more. There we go. Let's give it 5. We just don't want to put it in full blast. All right. How's everybody doing? How y'all hanging in there? Any plans y'all have this weekend for Christmas, anything like that? These windows are pretty small for the most part, but tell you one thing, they are pretty strong at the same time. They're not hard. I mean, they're not easy to penetrate. I'm thinking about. I want to do like a recording of Ghost Recon with like no commentary. But I don't know. It's just a thought. Like some of the games that I play would probably be better off with like no commentary, because it's just more like action impact, you know. Well, I ain't gonna say they'd be better off with no commentary, but like the Cyberpunk 2077, they do so much. It's so much dialogue in that game there. It's like if you talking over what they're saying, it'd be hard for people to follow the actual storyline of the game. So like that game is like, I don't know. You're so quiet on it because they always got something to say on there for its dialogue, which is good. You want the dialogue because it kind of gives you the information of the storyline of what is going on. So, you know, that's just me. Me personally, this is what I think about it. Every game is not always for commentary. So that's why some games I just kind of just be quiet on for the most part. I'll say stuff here and there, like even with Ghost Recon. Now, if I'm just out just doing random little missions and trying to get some kills and all that, then I am doing a lot of talking on them because ain't nothing going on. There's no dialogue. So I am the dialogue at that point. Damn, man, that speed changed hella quick. I'm glad I looked up at it again, because I just seen that it said 50, and I was about to give it that easy, but then it dropped back down to 25. So we about 11 miles out from the next stop. I don't know why they just had me to stop like that randomly. Like, I don't get that at all. But, you know, it is what it is. But I know with my tarantula get done molting, she gonna be really she already like, well, she bigger than my hand right now, and she's just a baby. But I know she's gonna have that fresh coat on, so I gotta make sure I leave plenty of water in there for her, because they get really thirsty. It's kind of like a female having a baby when they molt. It really just drains them out. And I had came in my office today to check on, and I seen her upside down on her her top. So I'm like, oh wow, she finally. This is my first time actually catching her too, Malton. Normally she do when I'm at work, and I come back and she already is done. And it's like her shedded skin is always somewhere next to her. I like that this locomotive don't really take off too fast. It's not, because I don't like that up and down speed all the time. You know, I like something that's a little more easy to control. Hopefully we can get up to a higher speed limit. But we'll see. We'll see what they do for us in a minute. Don't forget to share the stream. Do appreciate all of the support. So we're about halfway there to 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It'd be nice if my YouTube subscribers also follow me on Twitch so you all can be here for the live streams as well. I really do love interacting with you all. This is why I do these streams. Also, once I get to 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, you know, like I stated before, then I would do a stream where we'll do like a Q&A. You can ask me any questions that you would like to know about me. But again, you know, if they too personal, I'll just say I pass, or I just won't respond to it at all. But I will go in the order of the chat, answering questions. So if you know I went and answered somebody's question below yours, then you know I skipped yours. So no need saying, hey, you forgot about me or anything like that. Just FYI, I don't want to get to a big old debacle on why I don't answer certain questions. If I don't answer it, it's because it's information I don't want to release, or it's too personal. Simple as that. Boom, there you have it. All right, where we at on speed? See, we still doing pretty good on speed, and I ain't even have to touch it. Every once in a while, we'll change the camera angle. Just kind of spice it up a little bit. We ain't gonna change it now, though. Well, yeah, we are. Oh, nah, that's a bad spot. We ain't trying to be no bush. There we go. This better. Man, I really do like that locomotive. They just nice. I don't know if we going to. I feel like we may be. Let me see. Well, maybe going slightly up a hill. I know when you go down here, you almost gotta use all your brakes, dynamic braking, your main brake, just to keep your speeds down so you don't overdo it. But you gotta watch out for it too, though, because you know you don't want your brakes getting too hot. I don't know why we gotta do like 25 miles an hour on this little strip here. Maybe for the animals or something, I don't know. Making sure that we don't have anybody hopping on a train and stuff like that, you know. So far, so good. CSX, baby, CSX. Try saying that 5 times fast. I'm not even gonna try it. I want y'all to try it. let me know how you do. Is it like a tongue twister? I mean, the sky looks pretty good. I mean, you could tell those clouds look fake as fuck though. It don't even look like there's really a lot of graphics to go with them. See, now that we're doing 25 miles an hour, we're gonna be here a little longer because we're not going as fast. And this is a really long cargo that I'm hauling. All right. Oh, look like we passed another train. Look at that. Somewhere along the way. We might be doing 25 all the way to our next destination. I kind of hope not, but if it is, I mean, it is what it is. I know a lot of stores been pretty packed. People getting their Christmas shopping out the way. They got that little rock with the I love that. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes that'll put you to sleep quick. But I mean, operating the train was probably it was a really fun job. I say that. It was really fun. But I might be putting a lot on my plate coming up because I'm going to be going back to school to finish up these little 8 classes that I got. And then I'm going to have to wait on my paramedic license until I get that done because I don't want to do that and paramedic license while working full time. It'll just be overbearing. I don't want to do that to myself. So I want to kind of balance it out a little bit. But I'm always doing some type of educational thing, whether it's like training with the job somewhere, or getting more certifications or license under my belt, just whatever I can do to grow, learn more, know more. That way I can help others, teach others. That's what it's all about. I get to give back. So I get these things to give back, teach others, and to help others, as I just stated. Not a whole lot to do operating these trains, but it is fun. I never did the heavy rails though. I've done like your public transportation trains. And I think they only got there's only like 2 cars connected. Look like a total of 4, but they have like 2 car sections as one section, and you get 2 of those. So still a pretty good length for a train, especially if you gotta walk it, and you gotta do that when you in the yard before taking it out, just to do your pre-trip. But it's nice, it really is. I wonder if I just stood up and kind of walked away, like, well, realistically, if I'm not on the dead man switch, the train is just shut itself down automatically. But I don't think that's the case here, because I got up, what, like two or three times on accident. I mean, I sat down right away, but still. It didn't change any stats with the train itself, so. Now let's see if the speed changed at all. At some point. Nope. Still at 25. Let's see if we get a change now once this is done. It's gonna tell us when it's gonna change, but it ain't gonna be right away. But nope. So we are going up a hill, as you can see. But as long as we don't drop below 20, I'm good. I can keep it at 7. Yeah, I can keep it at 7. A lot of trees in this area. Well, I think, yeah, that was cool. Oh, this is pretty good right here. Oh, that's even better. Ish. Just trying to get some screenshots here. That looks pretty nice. This right here really is a laid back little trip. Look at the smoke just coming from it. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Kind of late, but I still made it. They're gonna be waiting a while. Nice little time. Good luck with that. I like how you got the flashing lights there. They get the flashing when you hit the horn. Look at that smoke just blowing right in our face. I'm gonna line it up right too. Look at that. Boom, baby. All right. But it look like the let me see. Is it a pattern that it's doing? Or what? No, I don't like it's a pattern. But if I tap that horn, it'll do it. It'll start flashing. See? Cool. I like the flashing of the lights. I do. He just ain't doing a damn thing. Let's look at him. Let's take a look at this guy. He got his gloves on, work gloves, but he ain't working doing nothing. It'd be nice to hear the radio on here though. May have to find something, some type of mod to put in where we get a little radio traffic going. There's really not a lot of mods for this game though. They got a couple of them, but it's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot that I really want to use. I like how you can pretty much interact with almost everything on this train. We're gonna turn the fan on just because. I guess it's supposed to be on. Okay. We'll rock with it. Can you imagine a train just blurring around this curve here and damn near hop the track? You know how devastating that would be for us. Especially since they coming down here, they have more speed and all that good stuff. Tell you one thing, it wouldn't be good. Got look creek over there. I bet a lot of the animals come from the woods, come down there and have a drink. It'd actually probably be a good like little setup of hunting. Wait till they come down and get a drink of water and get you killed. Then go home and make your dinner. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. I mean, but one thing about I know like using like the bow and arrows and stuff like that is a lot better than a gun. Cause with the bow and arrow they're quiet. You ain't gonna screw up all the other animals in the area by shooting a rifle. But I believe I'm not sure, so don't quote me on this. But I believe the bow and arrows are somewhat more expensive than the actual rifles itself. I don't know how it really goes as far as I guess they recycle they bows. I mean the not the bows, but the arrows. Once they get done using them, maybe clean them up or something. I don't know. I doubt if they dispose them because I know they cost a lot too. We got a little more water coming up here. Is that a creek too? Yeah. So it could be. Wait a minute. Yeah, that is. And it runs under the little bridge over there. Okay. So I like games with a lot of different interactions, especially with like random events and stuff like that. Give you a different scenery, give you something else to kind of look at. Cause I ain't even gonna stunt. Like just sitting here, just looking at all these trees and stuff, man, that can get boring real quick, real quick. So like without really having a lot to do and really nothing else to really go by, let's kind of decrease our speed a little bit because we right at the speed limit. And we don't want to go over it. But having like stuff like really not to, to interact with, I mean, it get boring really quick. So when they come up with games like this, it's always good to think of some other excitement things to add to it. At least maybe have the person over here that's gonna be in the cab with you, where you can interact with them, talk, have some type of dialogue. I mean, cause it's fun for me for the most part because I'm the one that's you know operating everything, but I look out for my viewers as well. I mean, looking at trees and stuff is only good for so long. But then again, it's the route that we on and the area that we in. So some places are like this, nothing but woods and Mother Nature. It's not really a big scenery for the most part. So I'm noticing a lot of these streets over here don't have like crossing gates. So we got to really make sure that we're paying attention, because we're not gonna hear that bell and see the crossing gates to kind of help warn us that, hey, you know, you approaching the street. But I do like the well, I don't really like doing the yard work on here. It's cool because you know, you're constantly moving around, you're constantly doing stuff. But it's not ideal for me. Real life is cool. I mean, it ain't bad in real life. It's more laid back, really. But I like doing like the city, like the suburban runs, cause it's like crosswalk, uh, you know, street after street where you gotta really stay focused to hit your horn, cause you gotta give them a warning before a certain distance before you actually get to the crosswalk. Then you supposed to hold down the horn from the time you enter that street and from the time you pass it up, like your train, you know, across it. Just the port, like this port that I'm in now, the locomotive port. So you do a little warning, give another one, and then we'll hold it until we cross it. Boom, and let it go. Kind of good that came up right when I was actually talking about that. Man, our speed is, we ain't over the speed limit, nothing like that. But let's knock it down again. We'll take it down another notch. Cause I really want to see how well I do once this is all over. So far, I don't think I've been doing bad at all, you know. Not really a whole lot to really mess up on. Well, actually, really is, but as long as you're not fumbling around with the stuff, you know, you do all right. You be all right. Also, follow me on Facebook as well. Now, I do upload videos, content up on Facebook, but if you're really looking for like recorded videos, you'll get them a lot faster on YouTube than you would Facebook. Speed look like it well, it's still 25. We doing all right. We at 21. Yeah, as long as we don't go below that, you know what? Let me go ahead and give it a hit another notch. Maybe we just increase the power just that one notch. That'll be enough to kind of maintain the speed. We want to keep it steady for the most part. I know I was talking about a hot water earlier that I had to put in my tarantula enclosure to really bring up the humidity on there, but it was nowhere near around her. Like I said, I didn't want to disturb or nothing like that. So, and for those of you that may be wondering, that may not know, maybe new to the channel, I have a Goliath bird-eating tarantula. And I do want to get a giant desert centipede, because those are just, I like their aggression. That's what I really like. I like the aggression. But they dope. And I want to get one. I'm actually gonna get one, but they are like $400 or more. So I want to get one small, that way I could have some time with it and watch it grow. So we're about 4.5 miles out from this from our next destination. It looks like we are increasing our speed a little bit too much. I know it's just one over, but I don't want to go over at all. Luckily, it don't have a pedal. Cause if they had a pedal, man, I probably would have been speeding my ass off. Not on purpose, but it's just how I do. It's just me. I got a heavy foot, as light as I am. Change the camera angle. Try to keep it the same. Hold up. So this is how it looks on the map. See how far we going here. So we got another signal coming up down here, but so far we got the green light, which is good. See how much more we got before we get to the our destination. So this is yellow, so we're not gonna be crossing that one, but it should change once we go past the other signal. And here's our destination right here. So let's kind of zoom out. See how far we actually, yeah. So we still got a pretty good little distance here, you know. And then that depends on if that's going to be our final stop or not. So we'll see. We shall see. So that was, yeah, that's fine. All right. We'll increase our speed a little bit more because we are dropping it a little too far. I don't want to go past, I want to go no lower than 5 miles, lower than the actual speed limit. I mean, this locomotive right here really looks good. Really looks good. I really like that blue. Oh, damn, trees. Get out my way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. That looks pretty good, too. $328, baby. 328. Alright. I think we're going up here too. That's why we got to increase our speed. Yeah, we are traveling up here. But we will increase it and try to maintain. Look at that. Wow. Okay. 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 I guess they try, huh? I mean, you can see that even from here. I'm increasing my speeds pretty good right now, so I'm gonna keep it at 7. But if it continues to increase the way it is, then we might have to drop it back down to 6, just so that we're able to maintain. But I do want to get at least 20. Let me increase it a little bit more so we can at least get up to 20. See if I can take it up to the 25 and then knock it back down. I let it just hopefully maintain itself. But it look like this hill is kind of getting steeper as well. And right now we're at full power at this time. So we won't be able to increase it anymore. So hopefully if this don't do it, I don't know what to say. I mean, but it's doing all right. With the amount that we are hauling, I mean, it's doing pretty damn good, especially getting up these hills. And on top of that, being able to maintain the speed. Boom, baby. Yeah, I highly don't think that that's going to be the main stop. But we are going to I think we left this definitely. Going to Connellsville. Alright, so now we at 25, so we can drop it down to 7. But if it dropped too much, we'll just have to kind of fluctuate it from 7 to 8. We're still hanging in there. We're about 2.1 miles off from the destination. We're definitely getting through it. But quite frankly, I can't even tell you what I'm hauling. I don't know if it's animals in those in that cargo or cars or what. Should be on the manifest though. I thought I turned my cab light off. Oh, I turned that one off. Yeah. Oh, we got a wiper button right here, you all, this whole time. I never seen it. Not been up. Yeah. Okay, that's just for mine. So this gotta be for his. No, it's not. Am I missing something? It's on. I'm hearing something. Let me see real quick. Oh, it's the one behind me. That's what I kind of figured. Alright, let me turn that off. Alright. Mile and a half. And the crazy thing about it, we actually had to do 25 miles an hour this whole time. From our last destination to this one. That's crazy. Look, we got another train coming. Oh, they got some cargo up there. I mean, we're not really gaining much speed because, like I said, this hill is getting steeper and steeper. Hopefully, it don't get to the point where we get to losing too much speed and won't be able to make it through it. Unless we doing like maybe 15 miles an hour, which that won't be good. All right, so that he just passed us. Oh look, that ain't the one. And look at it, just not getting past to the end. So my train is actually longer than most of them. All the ones that has passed me thus far. We're not even going that fast, so we're not gonna stop to start slowing down as early as we did before, because like I said, we already doing 24, 25 miles an hour, so I stop at this is gonna be pretty good. And it won't be hard if we still on this incline. So that would definitely help us out. But we will try to make some sense out of it though. Try to time it right. That's what it's gonna be about. How well we can time the our stopping distance. And I'm just getting it ready, baby. And I don't want to apply that yet. I don't want to apply that yet. So I would like to kind of apply my dynamics. Oh, that's my independent. I'm thinking about the. I can't even say it. I can't even really think of it. It'll come to me. But I try to apply this particular my independent brake first, because it don't really do a lot. Let me put this in idle. But let's get it back up. We don't want to lose too much speed. We'll kind of let it kind of slowly come down a little bit though. But about 500 yards is still a lot. So we would really start at about 100 yards. All right, I got it. Dynamic braking. That's what I was trying to say earlier. But I meant to say my independent. So we have finally got here. I mean, the speeds here was just terribly slow. Nah, we're gonna still kind of we'll bring it down now that we're getting close. Now we're gonna activate the, and we'll be about. All right. And this is where we are going to stop it at. We'll continue where we left off next time. We do the string, so we'll come to a complete stop here. We'll put this in neutral, and we already got that in idle. We'll keep it there. So I do want to thank everybody that showed up to the stream. Thank you, Proverbs Gaming and Alan Jackson 2005. You guys have been supporting me on all my streams, so greatly appreciate it. I'm glad you all are on my team. Follow me if you haven't followed me yet on Twitch. For all my new viewers, go ahead and follow me on Twitch as well. I have my Twitch link to my Twitch channel as well as my YouTube channel on all my videos now on YouTube. You'll see it at the very top of the description. So if you don't know how to get to it, you can always go to one of my YouTube videos and get it there. But I do want to thank you all so much again for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. Also, I am preparing some things for you. I don't want to say anything, speak too much on it, but just know I do have some things coming for you all. And without further ado, this is your boy Firefighter9517 signing out. You all have a fan fucking taxi day, and until next time, family.